Hello everyone and welcome to today's webinar dedicated to Pradeo's new integration with Microsoft Intune. And today we'll present how to activate automatic mobile application security vetting in less than a day. I am Stella Zaouche, Product Marketing Manager at Pradeo, and I lead this webinar with Dave Randall. Hi Dave.
Hello, Stella. Thanks for having me on. I'm Dave Randall. I'm a program manager in the Intune engineering team. It's great to be here with Pradeo.
So today we'll see why addressing application threats is a top priority. When we look at mobile security, first of all, we need to understand what we want to protect. Today, our mobile devices are a gold mine of sensitive data. Users store on mobile devices a big amount of sensitive information like contacts, name, phone numbers, professional emails, location information. They also access internal applications which have direct access to corporate servers, databases, corporate emails, clients list, file non-share information, for example. So a mobile device can be targeted by different types of threats: device manipulations, network exploits, and application threats. Network exploits represent 12% of the threats. Mobility increases the number of connections points where collaborators will connect to access to the servers of the company. So risky connection put our devices and their information directly at risk that can allow hackers to intercept communications between servers. Risky connections, malicious proxies, session hijacking, man-in-the-middle attacks, phishing are among many network threats that target mobile devices. 10% of threats are from the device. Devices themselves are a direct source of threats. If an OS is worded for Android or jailbroken for iOS, voluntarily or not, it's a manipulation that allows to carry out an elevation of privileges on the system. This manipulation will remove the limitations on access to all possible parameters. A vulnerable OS can help hackers take control over our devices and leak information. So applications represent 78% of the threats. We see that applications are the vectors cybercriminals use the most to infiltrate mobile devices. In reality, each application should be viewed as an iceberg, as the users only know what an application does on the screen, but not what happens in the background. Now, let's focus on mobile application threats and see what mobile applications are up to. Malwares are the less spread mobile threats and affect only 5% of Android applications and 2% of iOS applications. In contrast, data exfiltration is by far the most common and popular mobile application threats, as it's performed by 67% of Android and 61% of iOS applications. Every day, the Pradeo lab detects applications with unwanted behaviors, such as the two examples we can see here. On the left, we can see IntAppLock, an application that was featured on Google Play, but actually hosted the Joker malware. It had more than 10,000 installs when Google deleted it from its store. Then on the right, PillSmart Remote is the perfect example of a leaky application that doesn't embed any malicious programs, but it's still greatly endangering users' data privacy. Indeed, the application was collecting many personal data to sell it to marketing companies. PillSmart Remote is a perfect example of malwareless attack. From now on, this kind of attacks will increasingly be favored by attackers, as they remain invisible to traditional protection models and don't require the victim's interactions. This new integration with Microsoft Intune that we are discussing today is entirely addressing application threats.